2 more hours and I'll head downstairs. I got a bad hangover and it's staying here. You were laughing in your coveralls with your bandana tied last night.
Good morning, almost afternoon. You know, not very hybrid athlete of me to be waking up at 9:30, but I did because we were working out at fucking 1 in the morning literally yesterday. So got to sleep in and we are gonna get straight to it. The breakfast today is rice and eggs. Not my typical breakfast. Usually it's oats, but I have way too much rice than I have anything to do with. So we're gonna be carbing up on this instead of having to eat a bunch of bullshit all day and get the carbs in for the run that we're gonna do. Today, we're gonna be trying to balance hitting legs like a bodybuilder, like I like to, and running. So I'm gonna separate the two workouts just to be able to kind of let the legs heal and be able to go back to 100% a little bit, do some recovery stuff, and then hit legs. So we're gonna be running right after this, hence the amount of carbs, because I wanna make sure that I don't look like a depleted little starving boy. And we got the Celsius on the side. So we're gonna be absolutely dialed. And yeah, time to get this food down. We are in the car on our way to the gym. And I'm not sure exactly how much I'm gonna run today. I think we're gonna start it off. Yeah, we'll definitely run 3 miles. We'll see if I do 4 or 5. But since I wanna hit legs, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that much, just to not put too much strain on my legs before the leg day, because I want to lift heavy. You know, I haven't been lifting too heavy with my legs. My calves have been growing a shit ton though. That's the good thing about running. You know, my bitch calves are finally going away and I'm starting to get those sexy dad calves. You know, it's just the quads are starting to shrivel up. Like, I'm starting to get runner's quads, dude. That muscle breaks down and I'm just fucking looking at myself and then I miss the barrel that I used to have between my legs. Especially when I was like 193. I'm like 15 pounds down from that. But a lot healthier. Like, my heart is a lot healthier. I'm getting a lot better. So that's my priority right now. It's not even just looking good. Though, of course, you want to look good. But it's more getting my body the healthiest it can be so I can perform the best, feel the best. Because if you don't feel the best, then what the fuck is the point of you working out in the first place? You know? That's why, like, the supplements that I always have wanted to take, it's always for the mental and physical benefit, not always about the look. Obviously, if it's gonna make me look fucking sick, that's amazing. That is an amazing byproduct of it. But there's priorities with this shit. For me, it's performance and health. Now, at least. Before, when I wanted to be a meathead bodybuilder, it was as much muscle I can stack on my body. So, let's get into this run.
And I got bad blood with some blood out on Ohio. And if he stays, I say I am bound to find him. But if I find him the worst is yet to come.
I know I may look like a lubed up dildo, but I can assure you guys I'm actually just doing work, getting sun exposure. I put a little bit of lotion on to get the nice tan going so I can actually look Mexican, but you know, it's probably not a good idea to look very Mexican in the climate of the world right now. But right now we're just mood boarding for the brand that I'm trying to run. It's been a lot, you know, getting through high school and just everything. I finally have time for it now, so no excuses whatsoever. And now I'm kind of finding my vision more, what I want to do with it, instead of just hopping back into some bullshit that I was doing before. You know, for a bit it was bodybuilding, but I lost myself in that. So right now, well, before I just went into general clothing, you know, streetwear, finding something in that. But I didn't fully have a vision that I resonated with. And I feel with this more athletic general wear approach, I'm going to be able to do a lot more. So I'm kind of mood boarding for what I want the brand to look and stand for. Because without that, what the fuck do you really have? You know, I've said a lot of times that without a vision, your life is meaningless because you have no direction. And finding that vision is what's special and what actually differentiates you from the people that will succeed. You know, you should always be sincere. You should always be a good person. You should always be you. And keep in mind what you want for your future. You know, for me, like me and my girlfriend, I want us to live a good, beautiful life. Have a beautiful home and, you know, have kids on the countryside. That's the vision that I want at the end. But what I need to do to get that to that point is work on myself and work on the businesses and work to be the man that can provide those things. So that's my vision. But you take this big thing one step at a time. And that's how you get to that ultimate goal. By enjoying the path that you're taking, not only, but actually doing the things in order to get there. You know, you can envision the place you want to be, but if you're not envisioning the things that that person in that position is doing, it's going to lead you to nowhere. It's a form of almost manifesting that I want to get to that position. So what would that person have done, or what are they doing to even be in that position? You know, like Elon Musk, what is he doing to be where he is? And what did he do along the way to get there? If you look at it in retrospect, it's a lot easier to get to that point. Even that imaginary self that you have, it's a lot easier to get to that point because you at least have an idea of what you would be doing to get to that point. So, enough yapping. We're going to mood board and find my vision for the brand. We're doing another 4-mile run. This wasn't planned or programmed. I just need to get out, man. Clear the mind. Feel again, think. And just really get to myself, you know? Sometimes sitting still in the house just doesn't do that for me. That's what I use to run for. We're still going. We got my dog on the run. He can't really keep pace, which is the only problem, but I kind of knew. So this is more of like a cool down and more of a walk of enjoyment for him while still running a little bit when he can. We're on 3 miles going on to 4. So that's gonna bring us to already a total of 7 today, which is pretty good, in my opinion. So in total today, we've ran 8 miles and I feel amazing. I feel very clear-headed. I feel just overall great. That's what I love about running, that it's a form of meditation that you can just keep going on, that you can keep putting effort and the reward is just you can't describe it, you know? Like there was a moment during my run or like the euphoria of it, you know, that runner's high just got to me. And I ran like the fastest I've ever ran, like a full on locked in sprint that like if I could track it, it felt like I was going like 19 miles per hour, which my best is around like 18, 17. It was kind of an escape because today, I don't know why, but my head was just all over the place. You know, graduating high school, you get a bit anxious just with everything that's going to be put onto you, the responsibility. And, you know, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for that responsibility. I really want that responsibility. But, you know, sometimes it still will get to you, even if you're prepared for it, even if you want those hard times. You kind of overthink it. So when I was doing everything with the brand, the research for it and everything, you know, my brain was kind of like, oh shit, this is real. I don't have any fucking boats. The boats were burned. There's no way to go back. And I'm not going to college. I didn't apply to go next year. I'm not going. So I need to make this shit work. And that's what was going through my head. Just like, fuck, I need to run for a bit. And then I made more content, TikTok, stuff like that. And that's what you need to do. It's just one step at a time. You know, same thing with me doing this video. Like I was planning more ad
like ad style videos, but this community is what is going to move the needle at the end of the day. This is what's going to get me to the place that I want to be, building up an audience with you guys. And I thank you guys so much if you're watching this video, because it really helps me spread the message and the positivity that I want to the world of health and fitness to help other people improve. You know, that's like fitness saved me. That's what I want for everyone else. That's what I want for other people, for them to find that place that I found for myself. I want that for everyone, anyone that I can spread this to. And that's what my mission has been, and that's what it's gonna stay to. And I'm not gonna deviate from it. And like I was talking about with the health aspects before, it's really just about keeping yourself alive for your future and doing things to be the person you want to become. You got to just keep moving. Don't stay stationary. Now we're going to go to the grocery store. I have a bunch of rice in the fridge, but there's no meat. So, earlier I also ate liver and a protein shake for the nutrients. It felt amazing after. It's probably why I was able to run fucking 8 miles today. But we're going to get groceries and get straight to cooking right after that. So we are eating. Went to the grocery store, got 5 pounds of ground beef. Just really all I needed. I have pretty much every other grocery. This is about half a pound of ground beef, like 3 cups of rice. A lot of rice. Definitely a lot of rice. And then avocado, hummus, and hummus. And just mix that all together. It's pretty easy to get down, but it gives me the feel that I need. I'm starting to get tired after all of the load of today. So we're gonna finish this up, and I'll probably eat something else because I need to catch up on calories. 8 miles is a lot for your body, so I gotta feel it. Well, I'm attempting to learn my guitar that I've had for a very long time. I've been doing this recently. It's just kind of clears my mind, and you know, I'm trying to go to sleep early tonight to fix my sleep schedule. Tomorrow I'll be waking up at around 5, 6 in the morning and have that as my schedule from now on. And if I can, bring it down to waking up earlier. So this kind of like a unwinding after a hard day's work. And then after this, we're gonna read. So I don't know if I wanna play for you guys. I'm learning a Zach Bryan song. I can't get a damn rhythm right, so. Yeah, well, it's gonna be a process, and doing it on camera isn't the best thing for me right now. But we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna unwind by reading a little bit before we go to bed. And that is pretty much done. We're stereotypically reading a Nick Bear book 25 hours a day. I'm gonna read 10 pages of this, and then it is lights out. So today was kind of like I did a lot of a very small amount of things. So, ran 8 miles, but I didn't get too much content of that because I was running. And then mood boarding everything with the brand. I got a decent amount of that work done. Recorded this video too, so that was overall a slower day of what life is gonna be like from now on. We're gonna be advancing this, going forward with this. So keep moving and keep pushing. Don't stay complacent and work hard. I'll see you guys in the next video.